Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed the trigger? Yeah. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on the slump? You a sap? No. You a boss player? You a Mac? Yeah. Let me hold a couple dollars. No. Y'all still be popping y'all collars? Yeah. Stock rims on the scrape? No. Paint wetter than a lake? Yeah. Poodle in my blood? No. Bitch, I'm a thug? Yeah. You a loser? No. Winner? Yeah. Starving? No. Dinner? Yeah. You still sell dope? No. Now you clean it in the bar, Dove soap? Yeah. Got a little Duda? No. Got a thumper, got a Ruger? Yeah. You in love with the hoe? No. She bringing you the dough? Yeah. You gon' cry if she leave? No. You gon' fly overseas? Yeah. Everybody got choices. I choose to get money, I'm stuck to this bread. Everybody got choices. These bitches is choosing, I'm all in their head. Everybody got choices. Keep it 1,000, I like that I chows. Everybody got choices. These niggas be hating, I already know, but
hot topics, I see.
No, I'ma stay getting money. Yeah. And I ain't gotta sell my soul. No, I'ma stay getting money. Yeah. If you broke, you ain't like me. No, I'ma stay getting money. Yeah. I give a fuck if you don't like me. No, I'ma stay getting money. Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe, family. I see you, fam. I'm gonna subscribe to you as soon as this stream go off.
Wanna see a player get paper? Yeah. Trader? No. Loyal to my soil, not a faker? Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly who you are. I'm gonna subscribe to you as soon as this stream go off, Miss Beverly. And I'm gonna share it so we get some traffic going over that way. Yeah. Boy, I got so many gray hairs, I thought that was lint. Yo, family, what's happening, everybody? Back to finish the crucifixion, my nigga. Oh, yes. Somebody get Captain Tazaryach in here because you're going to want to hear this one. Y'all see the thumbnail? See the thumbnail? See the thumbnail? What's happening, brothers? Brother Eddie, what's happening? Shalom. What's happening, Brother Yashara? Shalom. Peace to you, fam. I'm going to subscribe to that channel right after the stream. Everybody got choices, though, family. Niggas got the choice to lie and tell the truth. Yeah. Everybody got choices. We're going to show you about the choice this clown-ass nigga made to lie to y'all today again and further embarrass himself. Boy, you fucked up. You fucked up, Cap. Boy, you fucked up. You don't have enough information and knowledge to speak on this subject, brother, and I'm going to show you.
Slow? No. Trained to go? Yeah. Your team weak? No. You respected in the street knee? Yeah. Shallow? No.
Shout out to Leon.
Didn't he? Yeah. Broke? No.
Shout out to Brother Leon.
No. With a long barrel bass drum? Yeah. If I get into a walk run? No. I'ma give a nigga fair run. Yeah. Still live in the track? No. You ever go back?
Yep.
With a wire and a camera?
Nope.
Ears to the scanner?
Yep.
Everybody got choices. I choose to get money, I'm stuck to this bread. Everybody got choices. These bitches is choosing, I'm all in their head. Everybody got choices. Keep it 1,000, I like that I chows.
Real shit.
Got choices. These niggas.
If you in One West, you already finished. You was finished before you started.
I'ma stay getting money.
Yeah.
You ain't like me. No. I'ma stay getting money.
Yeah.
If you don't like me.
No.
I'ma stay getting money. Yeah.
Y'all ready? Blessing to you, Miss Beverly. So here we go, y'all. Captain Tazaryach. This one ain't gonna be long because we just here to finish you off, baby. We finished your crucifixion this morning, actually. But we gonna just stick the spear in your side to make sure you're done. We ain't gonna leave you up there into the night, into the evening, into the morning. We're gonna finish you right now. Now I said, and again, y'all follow me on Instagram, Michael Edwards 3447. Subscribe to RBG Hebrew 2 and RBG Hebrew 4. Here you go. This morning, I did a long lecture about the fact that this guy, Captain Tazaryach, manipulated y'all, and he is a miseducation cum laude. He played y'all last night. And he played all of Black America. And he did the fucked up shit that only niggas as foolish as Young Pharaoh and Seti do in our community today. They jump out the window with half-ass pseudo information, with not enough foreknowledge on the subject to even speak competently, much less teach you, and much less have an opinion. What do you have an opinion on the UNIA for, and you don't know nothing about it? Let me show you how much of nothing this cat knows of the UNIA and or Marcus Garvey, subsequently himself. Now this morning I took you to the UNIA website, and we went through the website and we read what that nigga wouldn't let y'all read, that he puked on y'all and shit. He puked on y'all the other night because that's how General Yohana feeds him. You ever seen a California condor? You ever seen a buzzard? You ever seen any goddamn bird ass nigga or a real bird? They fly over to the nest and they throw up in the baby bird's fucking mouth. You feel me? That's how the babies get fed. That's how General Yohana feeds this nigga, and this nigga in return pukes on y'all. But I thank God for a whole community of brothers that's just not just as knowledgeable as myself, but are as bold as I am. Brother, do you not realize that last night, oh, you know what you did. I'm telling the people, because you're not my brother. You're a fucking Gentile. You're a liar, and you're ashamed before God and man. But brothers, sisters, do you not know that this Negro, just like they lie and manipulate the Bible, and you're untrustworthy and you get a vote of no confidence with that? No confidence. You got wrong Hebrew words spelled across your head garments and shit. You got white Katazah leading black men. You were willing to kill Brother Polite over a fucking Russian. What is Katazah? Is he Russian, or what is this motherfucker from? Crimea? You're willing to kill a black man over a white man. Why you like that? Because everybody got choices, like E40 just said. And you chose slavery, but you chose a specific area of slavery. I told the people this morning, you and the ISUPK, you and your 501c3 status relegates you to the corner where Joel Osteen and Kenneth Copeland and Paula White, T.D. Jakes, all the people that you hate, you're just like them because you got that 501c3. And I read to the people this morning what the 501c3 does. What does it do? It makes you an arm of the fucking state. Am I right or wrong, or do I need to read the shit again? Should I read it again? Fuck. You are arm of the state, and whoever thought that a black nationalist group would turn into the reason that Marcus Garvey came up with the goddamn flag. The story about the flag is in rebuttal to a song about coons. And Marcus Garvey, blessed brother Marcus Garvey, peace to your memory and your legacy. Brother Marcus Garvey said, hey man, every nation has a flag except the coons. Who the motherfucking coons? The ISUPK. Niggas that won't even say, you know what? We're ignorant as fuck around here and we're still as slaves. We're still slaves. We need to get free. Let's follow somebody that got right vision. No, you follow a glutton named General Yohana that hates women and teach you to hate women too. Black women. A glutton that sold his organization, a black nationalist organization, sold you wholesale. All of you young boys that are called troopers, you grunts, sold y'all to the United States government. And I'm telling you, when you have a 501c3, my nigga, the government runs you. Who's the most high to the ISUPK, the IRS? Who's the most high? Who's the Messiah to the ISUPK? Donald Trump? Who would have ever thought you niggas would have sold out like that? Much less what I'm about to show the people. Again. Worse. Who would have ever thought that you was that big of a sellout? General Clit and General Hyman and General Yohana and grunt ass Tazaryach. You're too young, dumb, and green, bruh, to be out here talking with brothers like myself and other brothers that are actually trying to resurrect black people and not be separatists in our own geo-social political construct, you fucker. How you gonna be successful without your people? I gave Gavin Long and Micah X so much kudos, but they were crazy like you because they're willing to run out and do some stupid shit that you didn't tell them to do. And because they do that, you got to do it on your own. But I do respect them because they did it. But what do? You tell the white man, Massa, go on back inside. It's too goddamn hot out here for you. You're going to get sunburned. Get off that horse. Give it to me and Katazar. You go in the house and put your feet up. Give me and Katazar the horse and let us go fuck black people up. Let us go confuse them. Let us go steal from black people. Steal a legacy of righteous black men. Why? Because you're a clown and a fool. But let's show the people, really, who you submit to. We proved it. You're a fool. You're ignorant. You didn't know what Marcus Garvey said, and you're walking in it. Marcus Garvey said, any leadership that will cause you to depend upon another nation is a leadership that will enslave you. And oh my God, ain't the words true? I said the ISUPK has a 501c3, and for all intents and purposes, they have sold themselves to the United States government. And because they've done that, they cannot say, I'm RBG, I'm Pan-African, I'm black, I'm even Hebrew Israelite. That's why they abandoning the term, because they got new masters. They lay up under the white man in this country and get his money to sell your people out. And then they take that money and buy plane tickets to fly to Israel and go lap up with the Ashkenazi Jew. Sneak over there and don't tell y'all that they're over there with the Jews, the Jewish man, becoming baby Zionists. Marcus Garvey said any leadership that will cause you to depend upon a 501c3 is a leadership that will enslave you. Marcus Garvey said any nation, or any leadership that will cause you to depend on the Ashkenazi Jew for your identity and for pass and interest into their state is a leadership that will enslave you. We showed you earlier today, he showed us last night how stupid he is. But this morning, we showed you the quote from Marcus Garvey. But now let's tell you what race the man is that he came and brought you that lie. Huh? You didn't think niggas could go this deep, huh, my nigga? When I tell you I'm an RBG Hebrew and I'm a Pan-Africanist and a black nationalist, nigga, I ain't joking. I know what I know. And I don't speak this shit just to speak it. This is my life, boy. And this truth that I teach people is the reason I'm alive, dog. That's what resurrected me. That's what made me pull a gun from niggas' mouths in Louisiana and get in my car and come to California. Truth. Black truth. My nigga, you brought a white man to our people last night. And you didn't even fucking know it. Why? Because you don't know enough about this subject to even speak on it. Marcus Garvey's quote is right there, and you went and jumped over his quote to read an alternate view from a white journalist. Any of y'all know the white journalist's name? Charles Mowbray White. And ain't that amazing? His last name is White, and this dumb Negro didn't even see the red flag. Why is Charles Mowbray White's quotes about what he said, Marcus Garvey said, on the UNIA website? Because Charles Mowbray White interviewed Marcus Garvey on several occasions. But again, was Charles Mowbray White black? No. Was he African? No. White people call him an anarchist. You know what an anarchist is? Did you know that? Did you know you was on the camera, skipped over Black Marcus Garvey's words last night to read the word of a Caucasian anarchist, journalist, historian, Charles Mowbray White, you dumb motherfucker? You're worse than young Pharaoh because that's what he did. God damn, the universe, the ancestors, and the great power is amazing. Because he make all you niggas fall on the same sword. Why? Because it ain't but one spirit that's controlling you motherfuckers. What's the name of the one spirit? The Antichrist. The same spirit that's causing the homosexuals to do what they do, that's causing Kenneth Copeland to do what he doing, and caused General Yohana to go up and become a fucking bootlicker. A gluttonous bootlicker that hates women, teach black men to call your black women bitch until they think it's their name. But you come here dragging Charles Mowbray White, a goddamn honky, and you telling us about what you and him think about our flag. Marcus Garvey said any leadership that would cause you to depend upon another nation is the leadership that will enslave you. That 501c3 is your nipple. I mean, you a big old ass slave, sucking titty, sucking Lady Liberty's titty, feet dragging the floor. Don't you feel bad about that? Don't you feel fucking bad that you misquoted Marcus Garvey? You lied on the UNIA. You lie on the Bible every day, but then you go to the UNIA website and you misappropriate that. And then you choose, out of all the goddamn names on the UNIA website, you choose Charles Mowbray White, an alternate view, a anarchist, a white journalist. You're a motherfucking fool. And I told you, I bet you won't do this shit again. You know how much I'm willing to bet you won't do this shit again? Me and Sinetta just talked. I just talked to Sinetta. I just got off the phone with Brother Si. I told Sinetta what you did. He laughed at your stupid ass. Thank you, Eddie. Why are they even over here? Because the devil sent them. Eddie, family, that's the question of the hour. Why the fuck are they worried about what RBG, Hebrews, black nationalists, and Pan-Africanists think? What we do, what we study, what we teach. Why is this nigga over here? Because he traded his soul for the white man's flesh and mind. I told y'all, these niggas done told the white man to go back in the house, give us the horse, and we will fuck these niggas up. What would make him do that, man? The spirit of the Antichrist. The same shit that will make General Yohana go and buck and bow and jive and suck dick to the white man for a few nickels. But we all thought the Most High, the Holy Spirit, we all thought the Messiah was that which you honored. Big Fred in the house was good, man. Truth. Truth. Don't you know Tazaryach brought a motherfucking white man to the community last night and lied on Marcus Garvey family? I hope you seen the earlier post. I believe you was in there. We showed how the nigga jumped over Marcus Garvey's words about the flag. He reads Charles Mowbray White's words. Don't even know enough about the subject to know that's a white man. Boy, these niggas are shame. But you got Tazaryach, a fucking Russian. This motherfucker look like he from the island of Crete. Look like one of Alexander's Greek type people. Not the ones that was in North Africa reading the Septuagint and shit. I'm talking about real white people. Man, this nigga brought Charles Mowbray White. Y'all seen a picture of that man? Tazaryach, you don't know enough to talk about this subject, boy. And you need to stay away from our movement. Because I told you, nigga, keep on putting your hands on the men of God. The scripture says, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. Keep putting your fucking mouth on not only this one, but put your mouth on Marcus Garvey again. I'm going to expose you more than I did just now. I'm going to bring Brother Polite on this motherfucker and let him show all these videos and conversations he got with you not even wanting to give your wife $5 and $10. Y'all remember that shit? Brother Polite brought this nigga wife out here and showed what he really is. You got $15 and your wife come ask you, baby, can I get some money for me and the kid to eat? And you tell them, oh, if I give you that, what I'm gonna eat? You a piece of shit, nigga. And that's why you would lie to your people. Because you lie to your own fucking seed and your wife, your rib. You a clown. Costume clown. Put all of that leather on. Leon remembers exactly, brother. You'll put all that motherfucking costume on. Spikes and shit. Snatch a door knocker off a fucking door. Put that on your neck. Y'all making makeshift head garments, misspelling Hebrew words around the motherfucker. Tazaryach got a fucking purple lollipop or ring pop stuck in his head garment. A motherfucking Russian over the house of Israel. Dog, you're sad. You don't know enough about this RBG shit, bro, for you to put your mouth on it. Leon, you feel me, Leon? I can't believe this nigga was that dumb. And some people fell for it. I went to his channel and I posted the link for the video. Don't you know it's some of them brainwashed niggas over there talking about, oh, RBG is dead. Are you fucking stupid? If RBG is dead, then all of you black folk in America are dead. Because we're the last line of common sense for the majority of the black community. These niggas done forgot who they are. If you're that stupid to jump your stupid ass up and talk about Marcus Garvey, Talk about that flag. That was really the first representation of unity for a real nation of black people. If you that goddamn stupid. Malcolm talked about black nationalism. Marcus talked about Pan-Africanism. And these whole ass niggas taking flights to Israel, where the Ashkenazi Jew is, the synagogue of Satan. What the fuck are you doing over there? And what are we mentioning your name, General Yohana, Tazaryach, Paula White, Kenneth Copeland, T.D. Jakes, Reverend fucking Shambach? What is we doing? We're running your name all in the same stream with them. Because all of them submitted to the beast and got 501c3s too. And they're all marrying homosexuals. Joe Osteen. Joe Osteen in his motherfucking church calling Abraham Jewish. That's what's next for you? Is that what's next for y'all in the ISUPK? Huh? You gonna be sitting your ass up on the pulpit with Kenneth Copeland with spikes on. Man, Marcus Garvey said in one of his speeches, he said black people are cowards and imbeciles. Why did he say that? For the same reason we've been harping on this shit all week. And I've been telling y'all even that Kanye was right. Because you bitch niggas choose slavery. I said some of the slaves that was coming over on the transatlantic slave trade took their choice in their life in their own hands. E40 said everybody got choices. And so do you. You had a choice even on the water coming over here, goddammit. How do I know? Because some of them black men chose to get the fuck out of this dimension versus be a slave. Jumped over the motherfucking boat, over the edge, into the abyss. Because they refused to be a fucking sellout like Tazaryach. They refused to be a fat false prophet like General Clit and General Hyman and General Yohana. You putting black men in slavery, calling yourself they general. Where's that at in the Bible? You motherfucking nut ass nigga. And y'all follow that. You young brothers in the ISUPK. You're in a fucking cult. Take it from a seasoned Israelite. Don't do it. The only thing the ISUPK do that's noteworthy is working with drug addicts and giving y'all the food that they get from the 501c3 status. Give you master's food. When Daniel and Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego wouldn't eat it. Wrap your mind around that shit. These niggas love the king's food. Barbecuing, kindling big ass fires on the Shabbat. Getting fucked up off of Hennessy. And whatever else. On them genius killers like Kanye popping them pills that people giving them. These niggas pouring that alcohol down their soul. Pouring it down their throat. Literally killing your insides. And you think you have the wherewithal to teach your people. And you're a drunk dude. You're a blasphemer. All them niggas come out of One West that were talking about certain men is the Holy Ghost. Certain men is John the Baptist. Certain men is King David. Nigga, I said you're Kenneth Copeland. You and that 501c3. There is no difference between General Yohana and General Patent. You motherfucker. No difference between you and Joel Osteen. What's the difference? What is the difference? Both of y'all niggas' checks go back to the same place. They come from the white man. Yes, they weird. King Busy, shout out to you. when I saw that dude deny the young African kids, bro. Said he wouldn't feed a young starving black boy because he confesses that he's an African. And the Bible said, do not vex the Egyptian. The Bible said, treat the sojourners just like you treat your brother. This clown ass, fool ass nigga hate his black self and wouldn't feed a black child. And he out there even debating children. When the last time y'all seen that? You debating a baby, a kid? Nigga, you don't got enough in your head to even come and speak on my movement. You don't have enough here, bruh. King busy this nigga debating kids and losing. Shout out to that little brother. I don't know who that little dude is, man. But that little dude stood toe to toe with a fucking cowardly lion and whooped your ass with intellect and truth and history and practicality. Made your stupid ass say you wouldn't even feed a baby. You think Christ is pleased with you? You're a motherfucking liar. What the Bible say about the liars? What do they inherit? What the fuck do liars inherit, Tazaryach? I should call your motherfucking real name, nigga. That may be next. Bring Polite on this bitch and let Polite show the video where your ass leaning down on the aisle at Home Depot. Sweating hard in the motherfucker. Niggas all around you, people around you videoing your stupid ass. And you don't even know it. Bowing for massa. But then you clock out. And then you run to the camp. Dress up like Superman or something. In your revolutionary costume. But nigga, I said, you don't live that. Bruh, I wear black for real for a fucking reason, my nigga. You want to know why? Keep running your motherfucking mouth. I said you don't know enough about black power, about black nationalism, nor Pan-Africanism to run your fucking mouth about Marcus Garvey. Go talk about Kenneth Copeland. Go talk about Soccer War being a goddamn whale. Too fat for service. Isn't gluttony a sin? You destroying your motherfucking temple. But you the men of the Lord, huh? God don't fuck with you. Nigga, God don't fuck with you. The only God that fuck with you is the IRS. The only God that fuck with you is that big ass green bitch on the East Coast. Who? Lady Liberty. The only God that fuck with you is that 501c3 and whoever broke your ass and made you go down to that level. Maybe Nate's your God. Hey, Nate, put your fucking badge down. I'm going to keep saying that. You niggas have a vote of no confidence, bro. You're through. Man, you've been proven into a liar today, and you've been sending your slaves over here to troll my video so the people don't get to see that you fucking lied last night. And you even stood on top of the word of a white man for the 1,000th time. And you actually made a fucking fool out of yourself worse than young Pharaoh. Well, nigga, I said it's going to be a hot summer. Because none of you niggas in the Israelite culture, none of you motherfuckers going to be able to walk around with that One West bullshit and kill people and hate Africans and hate your past. You're going to be called a fucking Gentile, nigga. Because you can't be that and be an Israelite. You can't be that. You're debating children. You misreading, purposely misreading websites that people could just type in www.theunia-act.com. Scroll to the bottom, read Marcus Garvey's words, and then read the alternate, which is Charles Mowbray White, a white man. You chose to believe that shit about Ireland. And I told you even this morning, that anarchist, Mr. White, is even more intelligent than you. Because at least at that, he pointed another continent out where our people were stuck historically. In slavery. Pan-Africanism covers all of that. That means not just the African continent, but all over this motherfucking world, where there were black people dropped off and beaten and fucked up and sold into slavery. That's where we go with our mind, our word, our teaching, and we link up. You motherfuckers didn't even know there were black people in Ireland. You didn't know that there was a whole mulatto population in Ireland. Me and Marcus ain't fucking revolutionaries over no Irish shit. But we do know history. There's black folk in Ireland. There's mulatto blacks. Just like Gorilla Hebrew. Shout out to you, Gorilla. I love you, man. But you got to get yourself right too, my nigga. Talk to you about that on Polite Show. On Polite Show, on the radio show. You cannot hate your own mother. I don't care if she white or not. You can't hate your mama. If you got a white mama, nigga, you better love her. Because if you don't, you're in breach of the Torah. How are you going to be a man of God and you hate your mama? One of the first commandments is to honor your mother and your father. Did it say what race she got to be? You niggas are brainwashed, and I told you, you're so racist that you're stupid. You even racist against yourself. How you gonna speak against Marcus Garvey with the word of a Caucasian anarchist, dude? And you won't even read Marcus' words. I bet you won't do this shit again. I bet you. And you better be glad, bro. You better be glad I'm not allowing all of these young brothers to get upside your motherfucking head and shit about this shit. Because trust me, they do. They want to. You should see my email full of shit from last night. People telling me, man, who is this? Who is these niggas now? I told them, y'all these new niggas. New school fools. No, I'm not going to sick the whole entire nation of RBG Hebrews on your stupid ass because you niggas ain't worth it. And you're not even in unity with the other Israelites. Them brothers in Chicago don't fuck with y'all. The IOG do not fuck with One West. Tell me they do. And if they do, take your ass to Chicago and set up camp in Chicago on one of them camps, in one of them corners. I bet you them niggas beat the brakes off your ass out there with that bullshit. Shaming them too. The IOG is the biggest camp in the Midwest, and they don't fuck with you. The RBG Hebrew movement is the biggest, newest thing since sliced bread. You dig it? And we don't fuck with you. And nobody else neither. Who else fuck with a nigga that hate himself? Y'all fuck with that? One more time, man. www.theunia-act.com. Scroll to the bottom of the motherfucking page. Read Marcus Garvey's words concerning his flag, and then read the alternate, which comes from a white man. Go ahead, Austin. Go ahead. Comes from a white man. Charles Mowbray White. And that's the one that this dummy chose to read to y'all last night. Why? Because I told you that's how he gets fed. Puke. General Yohana feeds him like a California condor feeds its chicks. He stand over you and puke in your motherfucking mouth. That's how they get fed. And so that's how they feed others. With miseducation, lies, ignorance, buffoonery, idiocy, imbecilism. ISUPK, no cowards, huh? My nigga, Marcus Garvey called you a coward by word. You'd rather run to the white man than run to your brother, man. My nigga, you're sad. And I know this shit hurt today. I know. Y'all look at that big, tall ass, fool ass nigga and you think he knows something. Don't you know that nigga ain't been in the truth but for 7 or 8 years? This nigga ain't even been holding the Bible for a decade, fam. I'm telling you, I was born basically on the front row of the Church of God in Christ. And the Church of God in Christ is the most close Christian faction to what the Hebrew Israelites is. My mother told me to honor the Sabbath since I was a baby. What is the acronym? COGIC. Church of God in Christ. Ain't that what all Israelites say? Most High in Christ. Fuck is y'all talking about? And then you want to talk about the church. But the church come out and tell you they sell out sometime. They tell you, yeah, we done gave out too much money to the community, so we need to get it back from the government. And we're going to get it back through 501c3 status. At least they honest.
Nope. Yeah.
But you,
Nope.
a motherfucking clown. A clown, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Ever told on a nigga? Nope. Ever squeezed
I bet you Jenny Johanna told on a nigga. I bet you that's what happened to Tazaryach. God put him in a place of judgment because of blasphemy. Huh? And then y'all did just like the white man. Uh-huh. You overly persecuted him. You set him up. I bet you the ISUPK did that. Nobody hate Tazaryach that bad. Sonetta don't. This stupid ass nigga trying to say Sonetta set up to... The ISUPK and IUIC hate Tazaryach in that ministry that much. And we know that. And you niggas, both of y'all, done sold out. IUIC, ISUPK, and the Comforter. This nigga calling himself the Holy Ghost. And all of y'all niggas gonna have the same fate.
Yeah.
Peace, Heather.
No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on the spot? You was fat? No. You a boy?
E40 said you ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck. Tazaryach won't help you unless you're mulatto like Kataza. Or unless you're a fucking slave willing to pour your brains out in General Yohana's lap and let him fill it back up with slaveism. Be a Negro.
Yeah, you a Mac? Yeah. Let me hold a couple dollars. No. Y'all still be popping y'all collars? Yeah.
That's what the niggas asked the U.S. government. Let me hold a couple dollars. Let me hold a couple dollars, Donald Trump. Can you give us a 501c3 so we can be like Kenneth Copeland? So we don't have to wheel General Yohana's big fat ass around to camp. He can get a motherfucking jet. General Yohana's just like the fucking Wizard of Oz. Behind the motherfucking curtain, got y'all niggas out here doing his work while he got his fingers up your rectum like a fucking puppet. You're slaves and you're in a cult. Yeah, you see that, Brother Yasharal said they hate the government. They hate America and its government, but they have a 501c3. Ladies and gentlemen, how in the fuck do that work? Even on a bad day. You sitting next to Kenneth Copeland, but you're an Israelite and you want to teach black people black empowerment. You want to teach black people. You want to teach them what the Bible say. You want to teach them what the Bible say, but you can't read the fucking UNIA website right. Y'all rewind this shit when I go off and enjoy this motherfucker, and make sure you share this shit. Because I got some clown ass friends that's too scared to share it. Not RBG Hebrews. I'm not talking about them. They're strong, all of them. All of them. But I got some other clown ass friends that's scared.
Yeah.
Scared.
No.
To honor Marcus Garvey.
No.
To not lie on him.
Yeah.
Man, you know them niggas got EBT, bro. You know they do. Look at General Yohana's stomach. It looked like this nigga done ate the dollar store. And yo, the family say, y'all, the ISUPK selling EBT. God damn. Yo, man, them niggas selling their EBT at camp on Saturday.
You a boss player, you a Mac? Send me home a couple dollars. Those could be popping y'all collars. Yeah. Stock rims on the straight.
God damn. Boy, I tell you. How low can you go? How low can you go? Damn, my nigga. Barbecues on the Sabbath and these niggas selling EBT, family. Brother Yasharal, these niggas there slanging EBT out this motherfucker.
She bringing you to doubt. You can cry if she leave. You can fly overseas.
Yo, man, listen to this, family.
I'm stuck to this brain.
Everybody got choices.
These bitches is choosing. I'm all in their head.
Thank you, Brother Fred.
Keep it 1,000 like that I choose.
Everybody got choices.
These niggas be hating. I already know, but I never go broke.
No. Yeah. No. Woo! Did you hear that brother say, I ain't got to sell my soul? Even fucking E40. What's the best way to learn Hebrew? Good question. The best way to learn Hebrew is to grab any document that deals with the rules of language, the how you use the actual diacritic marks and whatnot. That's not only the secret to learning Hebrew, but it's the secret to learning any language. You learn the rules first, and then you start memorizing words and reading sentences and flowing with that, and understanding that reading, writing, and comprehension are all three different skills, fam. Those are linguistic jewels. You know what I mean? You want to learn how to speak Hebrew, read Hebrew, write Hebrew, learn the rules of usage. Many people will tell you don't learn modern Hebrew, but I'm here to tell you that modern Hebrew really is Aramaic in its inception, in its font, and its many dialects. And when you go back to systems like the Herodian and Hasmonean fonts and scripts, you'll see
when students were
that even Ezra, priests, they were using the particular font that the brother here is using without diacritics. See that? So when you learn the rules of the Hebrew language, how to use kibbutz, how to use holam, how to use tzedek, how to use all of those things, it will make learning Hebrew like that. Don't go get Rosetta Stone. Don't do none of that. Go to God first. Pray about it. Because that's how it started with me. I said, God, I want to learn how to read Hebrew. This was years ago. I want to learn how to read Hebrew. I kept praying about it. God kept leading me to people that could help me. But nobody would sit down and teach it to me, like give me a curriculum. So I went back to God. I said, these niggas won't even help me. Huh? I don't want to go to the white Jew and ask him. But my brothers won't even help me. God said, get on the internet, and I'm going to lead you to every book you need. Man, y'all should have seen my book collection that I had to throw away when I moved here. And I still gave away some more books. Reading. Filling myself up with knowledge. Separating myself from them niggas and dedicating myself to study and to God. And in less than 4 to 5 years, I was on my way reading and writing to a certain degree and being competent with knowing what I'm saying. Indeed, dear brother. Man, that's what I'm here for, fam. Your wife bought you a starter book. That's great. Tell your wife thank you. And when you get that starter book, like I said, go to the section where it deals with the pronunciation and rules of the language. And here's a book that you can get. Let me show you a couple. Well, no, I ain't going to do that because I got to go inside and get all of my books. But I'll just tell you. Get the Et Sefer. Okay? Look that up. ETHCEPHER. That's a hell of a Bible. Translated from classical Hebrew, which is, like I said in Inception, really Aramaic. You're going to love it. And it's going to make you want to go deeper into like the books that I deal with. When I started dealing with the Chumash is literally the Torah with readings for Shabbat, for gatherings and stuff. When I started dealing with that, I started even understanding how to deal with the Targum. Man, listen, Eddie, brother, go deep, family. Oh, ETHCEPHER, Et Sefer. Yeah. I think that's how it's spelled. I read the Chumash too and top me. Yeah, okay. Yes, indeed, brother. You're doing some good studying, man. Listen to these kids in here, man. I got to get off of this. Yeah. You hear that? The goddamn place. What they call the Xbox? Boy, the Xbox will make a kid sacrifice his fun to get an ass beaten just for a few more extra minutes on that Xbox. I wish I could learn a foreign language, but I can't. Hot topics. You can do anything, brother. Or I'm sister. Excuse me. I'm saying, what am I talking about? That's Miss Beverly. Tripping. Yes, that's it, fam. Et Sefer. Miss Beverly, you can do anything, sister. That's right. Sephar.net. That's right. And if you can't afford that one, go and grab the scriptures from the scripture from the Institute for Scriptural Research, right? That's Northridge, Africa, I believe. Is it in Northridge, Africa? It's somewhere in Africa where that book actually was put together at. So the Et Sefer first, and then if you can't afford that one, or if you got to save up a little bit, you can go ahead and grab the scriptures, and that'll lead you and get you through real well until you get that one. You have a speech defect. Moses had a speech impediment also. So says the Bible, sis. But guess what else Moses had? Moses had the heart of God, the mind of God. Oh, yes. A man that didn't speak well, but God says Moses got something that nobody else has. And I need to use it from him. Moses stuttering in every goddamn thing. Speech impediment. Yes, it's in the Bible. He had a problem with speech. But what did God do? God did just what I told these brothers here to do that I did. And I'm a living witness. I was a street nigga. My people are church people. And I grew up in the church, but I was a street nigga, family. God taught a nigga that used to sell guns how to read Hebrew in 4 different fonts. Yes. That's right. He led millions with a speech impediment. And when he couldn't do what he needed to do, God showed him a way to have others speak for him. And I'm saying that because even if you run into a block with your learning, Miss Beverly, in any language, God will give you an alternate way to fix it and to learn it. That's right. He used Aaron. That's right. You see? Moses was a special brother. The Torah calls Moses El Moshe. That term, El, is a very, very, very powerful term. In English, that term equals this phrase: I will make you a god to Pharaoh. And after that command, all of the times you see El Moshe, El Moshe, El Moshe, El Moshe in the Torah. God humbled a real king by a man with a speech impediment and balls to actually do what God says, and even to go into the face of God and pray and ask for guidance. You can speak any language if you want to, sir. El is powerful and corrupted by the English language, indeed. And it was corrupted in Canaan also. We'll talk about that one day, and we'll bring that out. Because I'm sure the ISUPK teaching that shit wrong. Your sister learning Hebrew, that's where you got to start with her. Start with her. Learn the Aleph Bet. Learn the rules for punctuation and vowels and usage and all of that. And then get into it. Pray all the way. And brother here says 30 minutes a day for a month. You'll be surprised how much you learn. Real talk. Now, with that said, y'all, and like I'm saying, brother, if I can help you in any way, you can get my email. Let's do this email. BLKPWR 187365. That's Black Power 187365 at gmail.com. If you can remember that, BLKPWR 187365 at gmail. Hit me, man. We can communicate. I can help you with it. Shalom, my brother. Shalom, dear brother. Glad to have your input tonight, man. Well, peace and black power to everybody in the chat. Miss Beverly, I bet you like this nigga here. Keep on pushing back the show. What is wrong with it? But I'm going to get it done, Miss Beverly. I'm just got all of it. Yes, that's it. Black Power 365, not 385. Murder all year long. 187365. BLK PWR indeed 187365. So Miss Beverly, we're gonna get it done. Trust me. I refuse to lie and refuse to become a liar. But this stuff these dudes been doing and coming at the movement, I had to come and do this. Oh man, I love when you come here, Miss Beverly. Y'all give me inspiration and you make me teach better. Because I know I'm going to be accountable to some people with some sense. Miss Beverly's an elder, and a righteous elder with sense. I'm glad you on here, so I won't jump out the motherfucking window and start defaming our black people like these niggas do, like Tazaryach. YouTube hating on you. It's not sending me notification when you go. I know it. Indeed, Tom, it's not going to do it. You know why? Because YouTube is trying to find out, just like these haters, how is this motherfucker here still around? And we're running the algorithm. What is he doing? So yeah, they're not gonna give you the alerts. They're not gonna get. You might get alerts from the RBG Hebrew 2 channel because in the past 3 months I done got like I think like 700 subscribers. So that one, because it's growing really fast, they may make these notifications about that, but not on this live one. There's not enough people subscribe yet, I think. Plus, they be hating on anybody that's not monetized. I don't want to be selling Tide on this motherfucker and become Tazaryach. You know what I'm saying? YouTube and the Tide company keep me from preaching the word of God because I want their little AdSense pennies. Hell no. I do private, unsolicited crowdfunding. That means I don't have to depend on YouTube. So they can keep on acting a fucking fool if they want to. My people gonna find me. Oh yes. They gonna find me just like they did every channel that YouTube take. Y'all gonna come back. Mess even with the viewing numbers too. Yes, they fuck with all of that. They fuck with all of that, man. When you don't monetize your channel, some of y'all with YouTube channels, you may have like if your subscriber count says 10, you got 10 subscribers. If you're teaching on that channel, I can guarantee you, if you're a black man or a black woman, I can guarantee you have at least 100 subscribers, but they're not showing it to you yet. I'm gonna do a whole stream about the algorithms that they run here on social media on YouTube, so that a lot of y'all can kind of defeat this shit too. Yeah, they fuck with numbers, they fuck with view counts, they fuck with subscriber count. They will edit some of your fucking videos for you. Like I've had videos that were so controversial, I get off the stream and it's going up to post, and it was like an hour-long stream, and it'd be 33 minutes when it posts. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I wait, and I want to see if they just checking it, processing it. The whole stream don't never post like that, right? Sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying? I have to actually read the laws and parody laws and shit in this state and actual FCC and YouTube's community rules so that I could stay abreast and be smarter than the average bear. That's why my channels stay up so long. And that's why I keep all my content, because I save it all. And that's another thing y'all need to do. You got a YouTube channel? Save everything you're doing. I got terabytes worth of videos that y'all ain't never seen. From my first channel on YouTube, back when me and Sarnetta hate each other. Where them niggas got that video about the tax shit and the $1 million and the Kim on trial. I got videos from way back when. That's 4 years ago, family. I could put all that shit on the internet anytime I want to. Why? Because I have my logo on it and I have the file. Even got the creative file on my logo. So these are a lot of things, man, that y'all should take advantage of. But we're gonna actually, what's happening, brother Si? What's happening, man? I'm gonna actually do a mini seminar, a webinar on this shit, man. Just come here and do a live so we can give y'all a lot of pointers so that you can combat what they're putting on us, man. Censorship. Yeah. Brother Sarnetta, man, you missed the whole stream. You got to go back and watch it, brother, or unless you've been here all the time. Peace and black power to my brother Sarnetta, man. I love you, brother, and I respect you, man. I respect you as my brother. And I want you to keep on doing what you're doing, sir. Keep doing what you're doing. I always tell you, history gonna speak well of you, bro. You've been in the building, right on. Do you have as many as Izzy? Yes. Israel doctrine, watch this, fam. Israel doctrine is so stupid and in bad shape right now. He done played himself. Lost credibility so bad, and people done start unfollowing him. You notice on none of his YouTube channels can you see his subscriber count. He done turned that off. In Creator Studio, you can turn all that shit off, so people only see what you want them to see. I done lapped his channels, all of them. Look at RPG Hebrew 2. That's why he got my name on his channel today. Trying to siphon any momentum he could get. Israel turned his subscriber count off because he ashamed of himself. And he ashamed what he been doing. Attacking this brother here, Sonetta. Attacking Brother Poppy. Attacking me. Attacking Basim. Attack any goddamn... Look at this woman here naked, man. And got my attention up. You tripping. I'm telling the people you in there butt ass naked. You trying to break my attention. That new song called Nice, I like that one too. I do. Yes, he's still on Poppy. He gonna stay on Poppy. You know why? Because he has no life without Poppy. He don't have an identity without Poppy. He's already told us he's not a man of God. He said that on Sonetta show. Didn't he say it, sir? Is he? Didn't the nigga say he's not a man of God? See? He's not a man of God no more. So what is he? What is he? A busybody. Nigga won't even get busy in Parkin, Arkansas. Won't do nothing in the city he live at. Won't wash his own goddamn body. Won't do nothing but do Sonetta and me and Polite and Poppy. Exactly. See, Sonetta says it. The Negro said that. He ain't a man of God, fam. We know that, but to hear the nigga say it, and his name Israel Doctrine, and he used to be a preacher. A fool. Saw hurt his feelings when he checked him. Man, Sonetta checkmated this nigga about 17 times. You know, I'm gonna say this. I gotta tell y'all this story here before I go. One show, and this was back when me and Sonetta. Stop that! You throwing me off, man. This was one of the shows. It was one of the shows me and Sonetta was going back and forth with these other cats, you know, battling them. Israel Doctrine had all these niggas on the panel one night, right? Or one morning, I think it was a morning. Sonetta calls into the show, and he talking all of this shit about what Sonetta is and how he'll never fuck with Sonetta. We don't fuck with the Brother Baines Network, you know, all that bullshit these niggas say. Guess what happened when Sonetta called into this nigga's show and popped up in the Google Hangout? Sonetta told him, put all of these motherfucking losers out. Kick them out. And guess what he goddamn did to his friends? They just a starved out ass nigga. E40 say, starving? I say, nope. But Izzy say, yeah. Sonetta made this nigga put out all of his companions and compadres and comrades out the motherfucking Google Hangout. Why? Why? Tell me why. Because a nigga starved for attention, goddammit, and totally obsessed with this brother. Yeah, he told him to kick them niggas out, then I'll come in. He said it in the chat. Before he came in, he started kicking motherfuckers out then. I even did Lex Vortex like that. And the nigga fucking did. Boy, man, so I had to put some pain on these niggas the last 4 years for their evil. For their evil. Did y'all see that video, the breakup video with Lex Vortex breaking up with in the black media? Y'all got to see that shit. If you ain't never heard Shirley Murdoch sing As We Lay, it will take on a whole different feel when you see that shit put to motion. You dig it? Search both of these channels, RPG Hebrew 2 and RPG Hebrew 4. When you see the video saying Lex Vortex, this shit's still hot. And that'd be another example of a nigga that's back backwards, man, flip-flopping. This boy been doing this shit for 4 years straight. Y'all ever known anybody that's like that? For 4 fucking years? Unstable? This nigga's like dark matter, family. You touch this nigga to the wrong the wrong substance, you're gonna get an explosion and an implosion. You dig it? We bust Kev Gill's ass and you told this motherfucker up. How funny. We keep beating Kev up, bro. Sinetta played all of the conversations with Kev Gill just begging like a fucking sardine. This nigga's low. Boy, that nigga begging and shit, calling Sinetta, talking to Sinetta. Trying to just steal Sinetta's tips and advice and shit. Sinetta talking to this Negro here, and this nigga come right on the camera and tell you he won't fuck with Sinetta. He don't fuck with Sinetta. He don't fuck with the House of Consciousness. But you do when the camera on. That's why Sinetta showed your ass, nigga. And that's why I showed the people where your fucking phone number traced back to. That video is on RBG Hebrew 2 and on RBG Hebrew 4, where you can see his fucking phone number traced back to the LAPD. The same number that he got y'all calling. You better fucking believe it. The world is a ghetto. And this internet can hide Donald Trump if he wanted to appear to you as a motherfucking black man. Donald can come right to you and fake like he ain't him on this fucking internet. Javen bullets. Boy, we done exposed you, your face, your game, and all of that bullshit. Attacking elders in the community after the fact. You mad about some shit, so now you want to tell everything. Take your ball and go home, huh, nigga? But what did you tell? You see? You going to tell it all on side another, but you ain't got nothing else to tell. You see that? You ain't got shit to tell. But we have shit to tell. Like you've been begging, and thank God, the people, thank y'all, man, for giving Javen Bullets $130 fucking dollars to get him a motherfucking mic so he could sit his goddamn ass down. Reach me? Can you reach me something? You soliciting donations and you hate black people. Can you reach me something? And you fighting against black people getting recognized. An award show. Can you reach me something for a microphone? And you won't turn on your motherfucking camera. If Soli Dolo, myself, Tommy Sotomayor, if we wouldn't expose you, nigga, the community wouldn't know what the fuck you look like. But now we know that you much mirror a goddamn door-to-door salesman. You look like the nigga that gets hired for that. You look like a telemarketer. What a telemarketer look like? Any goddamn thing. Javen Bullets, what you need a microphone for? And we ain't seen you on camera free yet. Yes, we found out who are the... Heather. That's why these niggas like to try to call me the police and shit. But me and Sarnetta exposed FBI informants. I'm the police. We just that fucking good. And my network is that big. You feel me? We found out not only what he looked like. I got this nigga's address. I know what fucking street he stay on. In Jersey. I know this nigga's fucking too old to be living off of women. I know this nigga's a babysitter. When y'all got jobs and y'all sweating and shit for your money. You work hard for your money. You wake up in the morning, mad in the motherfucker, you got to go to work. Get in that car, drive down the motherfucking work. But this nigga here asking you to reach him something, and the only fucking thing he do on Olean Avenue in fucking New Jersey is ride niggas' dicks on the internet. Ride niggas' dicks on the internet and don't give no information. Y'all ain't never known Javen for teaching a fucking thing. He might read an old article off the internet. He might come and tell you something about somebody he been fucking with for 5 years. And now he mad, so he gonna tell you, pull out their dirty laundry and shit. That's all that nigga offer. That's all he got. That's it. He's a gossiper and a babysitter. And he's not even a licensed babysitter. He's babysitting his own children for a living. Because he won't get his bitch ass up and go get a hustle, a craft, or a job. And he come to y'all. Won't turn the fucking camera on so you can get to know this motherfucker before he asks you for money. This nigga's worse than Kenneth Copeland. Revolutionary Visions. These niggas make Reverend Shambach look like, God damn, what does Izzy do? Here's the farmer. See, the people got all these good questions here. What does Izzy do? Israel Doctrine has been unemployed for going on 3 years. You know how I know that? Because we watched him quit his motherfucking job on camera. We watched this bitch nigga get fired on camera. Why? Because he up in the morning talking about the Hebrew war machine family. Another one of my babies. People don't know who the fuck they talking about when they dealing with me. I've done a lot in the community. He lost his goddamn job waking up in the morning telling y'all a lie about Nasi Yashavel and a lie about me and a lie about Dr. Ma'at. You see? Chasing us, lost his motherfucking temp job as a construction worker or whatever the fuck he was doing. Did Kev get a job? Kev's job is what y'all see. I told you, his phone number traces back to the complex where the LAPD is. I have that on a video. You can cross-reference the number I traced with the number that he gives y'all to call his fucking show. I also showed you the similarity between him and young Pharaoh, both ex-parolees. And they both out here trying to fuck over black people. Ain't that a bitch? I said the world is a ghetto. And Project Megiddo and COINTELPRO is real, my niggas. They will use your people. Nikki Nakia was ahead of me on that. You see that? Real shit, Sister Nikki. They'll use your people. They'll even use your own starvation for knowledge. You dig it? We gonna make Mike clown him tonight. Look, sis, that nigga done clowned himself. He done clowned himself. These people think y'all are that goddamn stupid. The police tell him, put our fucking phone number on the site. The number that if you put that number in and tell us, it traces back to the LAPD, the Ice Cream Museum, and or the CBS news station. Kev Gills don't live in the CBS news station. Kev Gills don't live in the fucking Ice Cream Museum. He don't live in Town Hall. And that's not a fucking residential area. And that's not where his cell phone should be pinging. How many of y'all phones ping off the same motherfucking building corner that your city police is in? I say, huh? Y'all, listen, I done seen a lot in my years. I came up in Southeast Louisiana and I seen detectives come down on the block at 3:30 in the morning, plant rocks on you, and then take the crack off of you and say, you know what? I just wanted to check you. Sit in the car, take one of the rocks they planted on the brother, just so they have a reason, a probable cause to check in front of people. They put the rock in the pipe and light the motherfucking pipe. I seen that. I want to say the motherfucker's name, but I refuse to do that because you're talking about a badass lawsuit. I seen detectives in Southeast Louisiana do that. Burning rocks on the corner at 3 a.m. The same rocks they put in your motherfucking pocket. Tell me what a nigga would do. Said the white man would do anything, and these niggas too, family. Young Pharaoh stealing from young Africans. This nigga ain't even changed the logo. Didn't even augment it. That dumb. Just like these crack smoking police that he hired. You steal from a charity, steal their logo, and ain't even got the motherfucking mind to take off the little cap and gown off of the corner of Africa. Maybe you would have got away with it if you'd have changed it a little bit, nigga. Hot topics, they do that everywhere. Yeah, these police plant rocks on niggas, and then they smoke the same rock they planted on you. They'll snort the same silver pack heroin they planted on you. They'll pop the same molly that they planted on you. And that's the people that Captain Tazaryach said, I want you to pay me. I want to get on the payroll for the government. My nigga, you're an arm of the state. Yes, you are. I got to go, y'all, because this woman in there been flashing me and shit. I ain't like Israel doctrine, man. I am Adam, and I need a woman. You dig? Peace and blessings to you, sister. Thank y'all for coming through here tonight, man. I hope y'all enjoying this channels. RBG Hebrew 2, RBG Hebrew 4. Michael Edwards 3447 on Instagram. Black nationalism, black power. Hebrew Israelites. What you scared of? Peace, y'all.